welcome to JoJo's Corner. Today I'm so excited to bring you guys another book review. This is for a fiction book. It's called Duchess by Susan May Warren.
The golden age of Hollywood is in the business of creating stars. Rosie Worth, now starlet Roxy Price, has found everything she's wanted in the glamour of the silver screen. With adoring fans and a studio mogul husband, she's finally silenced the heartache of the past. Her future shines bright, until the fated Black Friday when it all comes crashing down. When Roxy loses everything, she finds herself disgraced and penniless. Her only hope is to join forces with the Belgian Duke Rolf van Horn, a longtime film investor. But Rolf is not who he seems, and he has other plans for Roxy and her movies, plans to support a growing unrest in Europe, plans that could break her heart and endanger her life. When her country needs her, will Roxy have the courage to surrender her glittering world and her one true love?
Oh my wow. What can I say about Duchess? Susan May Warren, well done. What a beautiful, beautiful story. I actually sat down and read this book in a 24-hour period. I could not stop reading. Duchess is the third book in the Daughters of Fortune series that this author has written, and I will definitely be reading more in this series. This was the first book I read by this author, and so I didn't just start with book 1 in the series, I read book 3, so it's okay if you do that. I totally could read it and understand it and enjoy it so much. So if you don't get a chance to get books 1 or 2 and you want to read book 3, then you can go ahead and do that. There are some character connections to the other books, absolutely. So if you do have a chance to read it in order, then that would be great. But I plan to go back and read the other books in the series because I loved this book so much and I loved these characters. Fans of classic Hollywood will totally love this book. I thought that the author, the fact that she mentions old Hollywood actors, old Hollywood films, I thought that was so cool. I loved main character Roxy Price. I think that the author has created just a real raw character in Roxy. I love that we can see her cracks. We can see that even though, she's famous and she's, like a movie star, we still see her hunger for love, just not even just from her fans, but also just real love, in her life. And we see her coming up short many, many, many times. Even though this story is complex, it isn't complicated. It's a rich story of redemption. There were many surprises in this story, many twists and turns, and it was just a rich, full, satisfying read. I give Duchess by Susan May Warren 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely, this book is definitely making my favorites of 2013 list because I loved it. I would love for you to check out my Pinterest board, which I will link below, that I've created for this book because I enjoyed it so much. And I just think that would be fun if you go check that out. But as I was pinning for my board, I came across an actress named Jean Harlow, and I Wikipedia'd her because I hadn't really heard of her, and I just was like, wow, she seems like a lot like main character Roxy. There were some similarities that I saw there, and I was kind of excited to see that after I read the book and I looked in the author's notes that this actress, Jean Harlow, was, partially inspiration for the main character Roxy Price. So I totally made that connection and I thought it was just cool. This has been my review for Duchess, Book 3 in the Daughters of Fortune series by Susan May Warren. From JoJo's Corner, until next time, happy reading! Bye everybody!